Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got this Foxpeed, I'm not sure really how they say it. It's a lithium battery jump starter pack. I came out here to start my tractor today and it would not start. The battery is dead. I've got some issue going on with the alternator and I need to get it fixed, I don't know, sometime when I have the money and the time to mess with it. But this thing usually does pretty good starting this thing up. I like to do reviews and make them kind of organic a little bit. This company sent this thing out to me, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 months ago maybe, and I really didn't have a use for it in the first 4 or 5 months. I had no batteries to jumpstart, or no vehicles to jumpstart. And I've used it a couple times on my tractor now. This is probably the third time using it. It charges up real nice. I'll kind of show you everything that it's got, but for right now, let's go jump the tractor with it, just so you can see it. I definitely like to try to keep my reviews a little bit more organic so that I'm not like creating or faking use with it. I'm just kind of using it as I normally would if I wasn't creating YouTube reviews. So anyway, let's go jumpstart the tractor with it. There's the jumper cables. And here's the battery unit itself. So you have some of the same shaped ends, you just insert it like that. Push the battery. It's at 100%, so we're jump starting this thing at 100%. Let me show you what it does before I put it on. Nothing. I tried to roll over there for a second. So it does have a little juice. I guess you should know that. Alrighty. Black to black, red to red. Might be good enough. Starts right up. It says it's only, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it says it's only 96% out. So it's doing pretty good. Probably jump start it several times on a single charge. All right, bringing you in a little bit closer to the case here and everything inside of it. Just to, I said that I've used it about 3 times. I've used it 3 times to jump, which I do think is its main purpose. But we've actually used it several other times for charging tablets on longer road trips and things like that. So it's definitely got a lot of uses. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up real quick. Here's the case. It's got kind of a soft shell on the outside, and then you open it up with a zipper that seems to be of decent quality, and you have the contents inside. So here on this side you have the battery pack itself. Now, one thing just to mention, if you purchase this or anything like this, when you buy them, you have to keep them inside, preferably in the most consistent temperature you can. This goes for all lithium batteries, whether it's camera batteries, jump starters like this, or even cordless tool batteries. And it really almost goes for all batteries that I can think of off the top of my head. Even the car batteries go dead in the cold, and those are lead-based batteries. Pretty much all batteries I can think of get ruined in the cold. So no different for this. You definitely don't want to just keep this in a vehicle, which is a bummer because when you need it the most is in the vehicle and you probably won't have it with you. But with the battery packs, they do need to be kept inside or they will not last very long. If you're willing to buy a new one every year, they might be worth keeping around. Even in that case, I don't know if they'll even last all winter. Just wanted to bring that up too. Basically, they have this little flap here to protect it from the other contents inside here. And it has some instructions on how to jump your vehicle or whatever you're jump starting with it. And I'll get to the unit itself in just a little bit. I just want to show you what's inside of here. We have the jumper cables, which are mostly made of plastic. Definitely nothing super high quality, but they seem fine. Nothing wrong with them. They definitely, you couldn't get a whole lot better than that for the package that's in it. And then here's where it plugs into the jump starter itself. I'm not exactly sure what kind of electronics are in there. Yeah, there's the jumper cables. Then you have the charger, which I think I may have showed you already. just a basic charger. I don't have experience with a lot of these things, but if I can get this thing to focus, it does come with just a very standard USB charger. So you can use a lot of chargers to keep it charged up. And then it comes with this cigarette lighter, which you can plug into an output on here. It's a DC output. So if you need it to run cigarette lighter powered the electronics in your vehicle, you can use it for that. So that's a pretty nice addition as well. I'm not sure how standard these features are on this thing. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with them. You know, this is literally the first one of these kinds that I've had. So we'll move this out of the way. It's a very nice little hard plastic box. Nothing strikes me as too cheap or flimsy. Kind of seems like it's probably pretty standard. I wouldn't even be surprised if they put, you know, their own brand on these, and there's like 15 other brands that have a box that looks exactly like this with different specifications. But anyway, here's where your charging port is, and then here's that DC output for the cigarette lighter if you needed that. And then here on the front, you have a nice little LED light. I don't recall how to turn that on. There we go. Yep, you just press and hold the power button. It's definitely a flashlight. It definitely lights an area up a little bit. There's the back of the shop. I mean, it's definitely a flashlight, and it definitely does the job. Nice to have, nice little feature. There it is. It's still 96%. I did jump start the tractor. I don't know. I did a bunch of work in between filming this and the tractor part of the video. But it's been at 96% since we did that jump start, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours ago. So it does have a 5 volt, a 9 volt, and a 12 volt output. Of course, 12 volt being what you're jump starting with. And then there's a different output, 5 volt, 2.1 amps. So that's probably your cigarette lighter. Starting current, 1000 amps. Peak current, 2500 amps. 12 volt, 10 amps for the DC output. Just different specifications here. Says lifespan 1,000 times. I'm assuming that you can expect to get 1,000 charges out of this thing. Hopefully it lasts that long. Should last me, you know, almost a lifetime if that's the actual case. I've got my doubts that is the case. But yeah, it seems like a pretty good little portable jump starter unit. Like I said, I don't have a lot of experience with these. I don't have a whole lot to compare it to. I'm happy with it so far. I definitely would spend my own money on it, assuming it seemed like one of the best values. But yeah, if you want to pick one up, in the link in the description below, there will be a link on Amazon to this thing. If you purchase it through there, you'll help out my channel a little bit. Definitely not saying this is the best there is, just saying that in my experience, it's a good little jump starter. Assuming I get a pretty good amount of time out of it, I'd probably pick one of these Foxpeed ones up again. I think it's a good little jump starter. Like I said, assuming it's a good value. So thanks everyone for watching. Again, don't forget that link's in the description below. Click on it, use it. If you buy anything on Amazon, it costs you nothing extra, and I get a little kickback from them to help create more content like this. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you in the next one.